I've already fed you. I've already fed you guys. I've already fed you. But the grass looks nice, huh? Yeah, the grass looks nice. But I've already fed you guys. There go the ducks. Really. Really. So when it comes to irrigation, it's always important to water your ducks. Always make sure you water your ducks. Proper irrigation, about 1 inch per week. That's why we love the water. We love the water. I could do this all day. So much fun to water the ducks. Oh, clean it. Yeah, you guys look clean now. You were dirty before. Well, guess where I am. Oh man. So I actually was in the process of making about 4 or 5 videos, and it got so crazy trying to get everything ready for this beach trip. It was sort of a last minute unplanned trip because I've got baby chicks coming July 28th. And so if I wanted to come down here and do some stuff and go fishing, I needed to like get everything done. So Rachel is out at the farm. John and Jeff were out there a couple days a week. Got that all covered. I had a ton of projects. So I did some seeding of bad areas. I'll do that video for you. But this lawn here actually looks pretty darn good from where it was when I came down the first time. The only thing I sort of notice about this lawn is it looks like there's a bunch of nutsedge in here. So I've got a product coming I'll talk to you about, but I need to treat it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reel mow it today down a little bit short. The other thing you might want to start to consider is for sodworms or armyworms. If you're in the south, they're gonna start to come out now. Hello, chicken. Hey, chick. Come here, chicks. Oh man, last night I was feeding the ducks and the chickens out here. We actually feed them, believe it or not, we actually feed them cat food because we feed some of the cats. Hi girls. You coming out of my bushes? Look at you guys. Hi. Now one of you has a bad foot. Which one is it? Huh? Which one is it? One of you guys has a bad foot. I don't know which one. It's not you, but it's the one that looks like you. Hey, sweetie. I don't have any food today. I gotta cut the grass, okay? I gotta cut the grass. Oh, they're so funny. Anyways, I'm gonna be putting down some dirt booster and Lawn Alive when it comes in here because it did such a good job on the pond. So let me get this cut. All right, so I'm doing a pretty hard cut on this, and the reason being is when I got here, the grass was like 3 inches. So I cut it down with my Honda rotary, and now I'm going to cut it really short with a reel mower because I've got a couple things I'm going to do to this. So you can see, I mean, this is where we are, and this is where I'm taking it to. So it's mostly Bermuda now that's taken over in here, and I think I am going to put a little growth regulator on this, and let me explain why I'm going to do that. I'm going to put growth regulator because my lawn service when I'm gone only comes once a week, and so the grass gets tall and then they cut it down and you get all this extra clippings on there. So when I get ready to leave here, I'm going to throw down some Governor G. I'll show you that. I've already ordered it, but I'm going to keep this pretty short, and then I'll put some Governor G. I'm going to put Dirt Booster and Lawn Alive on it, but I'm pretty happy right now. So I just scalped this down pretty hard. I've cut this twice in 48 hours. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to treat with some duocide, some of the double kill. You can get some sod and armyworms this time of year, plus there may be some grubs. Then I'm going to put out a little bit of fertilizer, but Dirt Booster and Lawn Alive. And before I leave, I'm going to throw down some growth regulator. just because they're only cutting it once a week, and it'll get real healthy and surge. All right, so basically all your bug problems, whether it's ticks, fleas, chiggers, armyworms, sodworms, grubs, everything. This is an over-under product. I linked to it on the page below. It is a DG dispersible granule, and as soon as you put it out, put some water on it, it'll get right into the ground. Yes, once you water it in, the dogs can go out. It's safe, but this is all I use for insect control. Now this is funny. I just put down some of the double kill. We weren't supposed to have rain today, so I was gonna have to water tonight. Look at that. This is gonna be like a 15-minute rain shower. That is so perfect. What'll be interesting to see is how many worms come up out of this lawn now. So that's what the tree looks like before. I'll show you the after here in a minute. Grass looks great. Look at that. Working around the power lines. I've got 16 palm trees. All right, there we are, all trimmed up. Look at that mess. Good Lord. That is crazy. Whew. All right, so my mornings pretty much go the same every day here. I get up at 5 a.m. I go fishing till about 10 or 11, and then I come back and do basic maintenance, yard work, pool stuff. But this is the time of year. Here's what I want you to understand. There's some things you need to look out for this time of year. Number one, maybe not this month, but next month, we're going to start to get into the point where we'll start to maybe have to worry about sodworms or armyworms. The double kill product is a granular product, which is really easy to use, because you just put it in a spreader, you put it out, and then you water it in. So it's really easy to use. Let me pop out back and get away from this traffic, because we got a lot of beach traffic going on right now. Also, this time of year, this is the time that you want to promote. You actually want to promote mycorrhizal fungi. It attaches to your roots and it really expands your root zones. So, Lawn Alive, spray your Lawn Alive and put down Dirt Booster Plus. I'm telling you, it did that on the pond front. It was absolutely amazing. It just can't, it's not so much that it gives it a surge of nutrients. It's just the overall health is incredible. So get that down. This is interesting back here. So this area, when I came here last time, I don't know if you remember, this was pretty much all dirt. I threw down centipede and I threw down Bermuda. And what else did I throw down? Something else, but this actually looks pretty good. I'm actually thrilled with it. So I actually had a little bit more centipede seed, so I threw that down too just yesterday. Some more seed, and this is one of the things when I get back to the farm property, I'll talk to you about summertime seeding, where basically anytime you have a rain event, put out a light coat of seed. Put out a light coat of seed if you're seeding a really tough area. This is interesting. If you remember, 3 years ago, I bought clumping bamboo. It's not regular bamboo, it doesn't spread. Clumping bamboo, and the plants were about 36 inches tall. I did a video on it. You go back 3 years and look at it. It's crazy. Look at that bamboo now. Dude, that is gotta be 35 feet tall, because my house top is 33. That's getting close to, or it's good 30 feet tall. That is crazy, dude. That is just crazy. These things were just 36 inches tall. I really need to come in here and start trimming some of it, but man, if you want a nice barrier, privacy barrier, look at this stuff. Isn't that crazy? I have metal, look at this, I have to have metal cables here to hold it from falling over, but I definitely need to trim that. But that's just nuts. I planted over here, just to give you a sort of a little tour over here. I threw out some, last time I was here about 6 weeks ago, I threw out some zinnia seeds. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Just wildflowers growing out here. We're real fortunate when we bought this place. When we bought this place, we bought it right when COVID, just after COVID hit, and it didn't have stairs on the back. We put the stairs in. It didn't have a front porch. We put the front porch. This fence wasn't here. It had a nasty old like chain link fence. So we did a lot of renovation work here, and it came out really nice. This back area is so nice. We're really lucky that it had a little pool back here. That makes all the difference in the world. It makes all the difference in the world when you come down here and you're out fishing and you're hot and stinky and sweaty. You can come in and just take a nice little plunge. Oh man, that pool is just a lifesaver. The grandkids love it. We actually let the neighbors come over and use it sometimes. I got a bug on me now. But what else am I doing to the lawn? That's pretty much it. Now, Governor G, I'll put a link to all this stuff down below. If your lawn, what beeping truck do I have here? If your lawn is healthy, you got it to the point where it's thick, you're feeding it, it's great. You can put down some growth regulator, and basically the growth regulator stops it from growing vertically. It just sort of stunts it. It'll sort of grow a little bit sideways, but it won't necessarily grow. So growth regulator is really good once you have a really healthy lawn. You get it to the point that you want it. Out here, I really want to do one more seeding. I'm going to order some more Bermuda seed. I have zoysia out here. I have a mix. I have zoysia and I have Bermuda out here. I've cut it down really short compared to where it was. When I got here, it was like 2.5. It was like, actually, excuse me. When I first got here, it was 3 or 4 inches. I got the rotary Honda mower. I cut it down. And then I came back the following day. I cut it down even more with the real mower. So it looks a little scalpy right now. But I got to tell you, man, I'm really happy compared to where it was. There were so many dead spots out here. And to come out here now and see this. So now I have what looks like a little bit. Oh, let me see if I can get a piece up. Kind of looks like, you know what that is, don't you? It looks like nutsedge to me. So if you have a nutsedge problem, and I believe that's what that is, I'm going to take some Dismiss. And Dismiss, if you want something that acts a little bit faster than Image, Dismiss is a good product. And the way that I'm going to put it out is with these 60-to-1 spray bottles. These 60-to-1s are great for that kind of stuff, so I will treat it with that. I do have some Image, but typically that Image takes a while to work. So you got bugs coming up. You may have grub problems right now. So if you need grubs, get the double kill. I linked to it down below. If you don't want to put down any more fertilizer or it's really getting hot, I'm telling you, Lawn Alive and Dirt Booster Plus. Standard PGF complete. You can put out light coats of that. That's no problem. That's about it. And those ducks, I can hear them whistling. All these ducks and chickens are my neighbors, but they come over because we feed them. They eat the cat's food when we put the cats. We have stray cats around here. So we feed them. They've all been actually neutered. They've all been spayed or neutered. It's kind of a program they have on the island out here, but everyone still takes care of them. But the ducks and chickens always come eat the cat's food, so we just feed them cat food. Anyways, guys, I'll try and shoot up a couple more videos. Maybe I'll take you guys fishing and I'll give you an update on the lawn, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.